Okay, and we're back. Question number 3. Who'd like to answer question number 1? Reading is what? Who filled in the blank? Let's go with Sally for number 1. Yeah, question number 3, part 1.
Reading is thinking.
Very good. Reading is thinking, okay? You can't just merely look at the words on the page. You have to think about what you're reading, okay? And what about number 2? Question number 2. Reading is what? Let's go with Jenny.
Reading is concentrating.
Yeah, reading is concentrating. If you're reading a book, okay, you can't be reading the book and thinking about EXO, okay? You can't be thinking about Sistar. You can't be thinking about what you're going to have for dinner. You have to focus on what you're reading. The better your concentration is on the reading, the better you'll gain an understanding of what it is you're reading, okay? And what about number 3? Ginny.
Reading has many levels.
Yeah, reading has many different levels, okay, like we discussed. What are the 3 levels of reading?
Basic.
Basic,
Middle.
middle,
Advanced.
advanced. Okay, so basic, intermediate, and advanced. Okay, those 3 levels. Where do you think you are? Where is your reading level?
Basic.
Basic? No, I think you're slightly above
No.
intermediate, going to advanced.
I'm advanced.
Yeah, okay, good. So, there you go. I'm advanced. Good job. Okay, what about number 4? Question 3, part 4. Who knows? Selena, please.
Reading increases vocabulary.
Yeah, reading increases vocabulary, okay? So when you're reading a book, always remember, if you reach a word that you don't know the meaning of, it's important to write that down, okay? Because it helps to expand your vocabulary, okay? That'll be good for you in the future for when you want to apply for university, whether that be in Korea or whether that be for a university overseas, okay? So always strive to increase your vocabulary. That's very, very important. And what about number 5? Question 3, part 5. Reading takes what? Practice, okay? Reading does take practice, okay? It's not something that happens overnight. It isn't magic. It's actually something that you have to work hard towards. It's like anything else. If you want to become a good singer, you have to practice singing, okay? If you want to become a good mathematician, you have to practice math a lot. Okay? If you want to become a good reader, if you're really frustrated, it's like, wait, why don't I understand these words? You have to practice. It takes practice, okay? Selena mentioned in her paragraph for homework that her dad read her stories when she was younger, and that helped her develop a love for reading that she has now, okay? So that's something that you have to constantly work at, okay? All right, let's move on to question number 4, okay? You have to match the reading principle to the sentence that describes it, okay? So, number 1. Who would like to read number 1? How about Jenny?
Read stories and books that you can understand.
Reading or read stories and books that you can understand. What is that?
Reading is thinking.
Reading is thinking. Is she correct? Who had the same answer? Reading is thinking. Sally? How about Stella? Read stories and books that you can understand.
Reading has many levels.
Reading has many levels. Selena, what did you say?
Reading versus vocabulary.
Reading increases vocabulary. Okay, so for number 1, we're going to go with reading increases, okay, vocabulary. Reading increases vocabulary. What about number 2? Number 2 says, reading is comparing what you read with your own experiences. And what that means is if you read something, you can compare it to what's happened in your own life. You can relate to it. Reading is thinking. Okay, reading is thinking. Okay, what about number 3? Who wants to read number 3? Okay, let's go with Jenny, please. Jenny, number 3. Be a phrase reader. Reading has many levels? Yes, we'll go with that. Reading has many levels. Be a phrase reader. Okay? There are many different levels in reading. Be a phrase reader. Number 4, reading is a full-time job. Sally? No? Okay, reading takes practice. Okay? It's a full-time job. Something that you always have to practice. If you have a full-time job, that means you work 40 hours a week. You're good at what you do. If you want to be good at reading, it takes practice. Reading is a full-time job. And number 5. Who wants to read number 5, please? Number 5. Does anybody want to try number 5?
Reading is concentrating.
Very good. Reading is concentrating, okay? Reading increases vocabulary. Reading is thinking. Reading takes practice. Reading has many levels. Reading is concentrating, okay? Okay, so that's where we will stop today.